The city is opening a new chapter in its community forest story. For nearly a decade, crews have worked to extract dead pine from civic properties. The new focus is private properties.
Nary a red, dead pine to be had. That's because since 2001, the city has removed hundreds of truckloads of dead pine trees under a community forest license. The city will apply for one more such license, but the program is essentially over for the city.
We have still a lot of forest in our community. It doesn't mean we're not without risk of getting a wildfire. It just means that the highest, most severe threats to wildfire, those areas have more or less been treated now.
When the program first started, the focus was on the trees posing a risk of blowdown. It quickly became clear the greatest risk posed by the dead trees was forest fire.
If you lived in an area that was prone to earthquakes or tsunami or something like that, that would be a major concern. In our area, our major concern is wildfire. We live next door to Tweedsmuir Park, and that is an area where a tragedy could unfold, and it would have implications for every community across this province.
The highest risk areas to the city are from the west and the northwest. With the city-owned properties nearly treated, civic officials are hoping to concentrate on private properties.
So there's lots of areas which are not covered, and that means that there's an element of self-help that's at work here. I mean, I live on an acre lot in Cranbrook Hill, and I've been taking off the branches on the trees that are on my acre lot, and for that matter on the other lot, just to avoid enhancing the tragic results if a fire were to happen.
The city has launched a new pilot program. Based out of the United States, it has been highly successful for our neighbours to the south and was just launched as a national program in Canada. Prince George will be one of the first communities in the country to take it on.
It's a lot like neighborhood crime watch, for example, where you'd get a captain in a neighborhood, somebody who would lead a neighborhood, and they'd organize a work bee. And all of those people in the neighborhood would get together and do the fire smart procedures for that sort of June afternoon.
2 neighborhoods have been targeted and letters are being sent to the homeowners of those areas to gauge their appetite. Cheryl Jan, CKPG News.